All right, and welcome everyone to another Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. With me, I got my good friends. These guys are just hanging out with me tonight. They got some cool hats. So everybody just wants to go be twinsies tonight. That's just exciting. But before we go on, guys, I want to make sure that this show is brought to you by All For Baseball Company, guys. Make sure that you guys go on their website and get yourself some nice merch. While you're at it, because I am in a good mood and want to show you some love and appreciation, make sure you guys use code DADHAT so that way you get yourself, I don't know, 15% off anything that you guys have, like some t-shirts, some stickers, some hats, maybe a hoodie. I don't know, whatever you want. I mean, it is kind of cold here in North Carolina, so a hoodie would be good to have at this moment. So want to get that out of the way. Another announcement, just to make sure that you guys are aware, the Corporate Media Meetup, it's officially, we have the teams, will be happening June 21st and 22nd. And then does anybody know the teams, which teams we're going to go see? Anybody?
I believe it's the Chicago Dogs.
Uh-huh.
And the
Donnie Wises.
The Boomers.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
Schaumburg Boomers.
The Boomers, right? Okay, we're
The Schaumburg old guys.
Yeah, the Boomers. Yeah, we're gonna go see those two teams. So make sure that you guys join us. If you are planning to come, I would definitely ask so that way we can get a good head count of who is going. Make sure you get with me, send me a message, or send Kelly Robinson, the minor league nerd, a message and let him know that you are going. So that way we have a good head count. So that way we can let the teams know how many we're gonna have there. So very excited for Corporate Media. This is the third year, guys. Third year of the Corporate Media Meetup. So we're very excited. So we're going up to the Chicagoland. I know, Zach. I know. I wish you were coming as well, my friend. I wish you were there. So, but be safe and stay safe. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start with the two people that did not get the memo on the hat that we were supposed to be wearing tonight. Mr. Producer, I actually like your hat better out of all of them. So
no chance.
What hat are you wearing, my friend?
For the record, I only got half the memo. I got the purple part right.
Yeah, I got gray.
So the hat I am wearing tonight is the Winston-Salem Dash hat, their old logo that they should have never gotten rid of.
100% agree.
But, maybe they'll bring it back. Who knows? And tonight I am still drinking from the case of beer that Donnie gave me. I have the Still Hands Creme Brulee tonight, the coffee-infused ale. So looking forward to opening this one.
Nice. Okay, all right. I like
good.
it. I do love that logo, man. That's such a sweet logo. I like it a lot. So, as for me, I am wearing an Official League, one of the hats that they sent me for free. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Official League, for shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. I want to make sure that I said it correctly. How do you say it, Mr. Prospector?
Which one? Borussia Dortmund.
There it is. So I love this. This is a nice cap, man. Look at this thing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They make some great hats, man.
They do. So shout out to that. What's up, Stadium Food Girl? All right. So now that we got, and I'm also drinking some water. So water tonight. All righty, boys and girls. Mr. Prospector, what are you wearing? What are you drinking, Mr. Old Man?
Well, tonight I'm not an old man. Today I am wearing something that both the influencer and the mayor will be able to talk about. It's the king cakes from the Biloxi Shuckers, and so and also wearing my LSU Go Tigers, and so the real Tigers. Anyways,
Tigers.
Okay.
Copied our stadium name and everything. But that's
Go
okay.
Tigers. Go Tigers. No, anyways, and then tonight I am drinking a little sweet tea, and also I've got some water. So that is what I am wearing and drinking tonight.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Mr. Influencer. Up to you.
So I am also wearing the Biloxi King Cakes. I love the color on it, especially kind of the lime green bill on it.
Brim is so freaking nice.
Got my beads. I'll let you guess how I got this. And also,
Oh, you got the jersey.
Oh,
Oh, you did.
you can't really
Very
see
nice.
it. Hold on just a second.
oh my God, that's a nice jersey.
Was that from Campus Connection? Okay.
Okay. Oh, you got
Yeah,
the
that's
logo
nice.
in
I
the
wanted
back.
to order one, but I didn't order one. I didn't pull the trigger on one of those.
Dude, that is a nice
Very nice.
jersey, dude.
Yeah,
So
that
got
was that
the
Campus Connection that you got that through?
yeah. So it's got the purple 4 on the front and a green 4 on the back. So
Dude.
I did a custom number on it.
Oh,
That's
nice.
I like it, man. That's super nice. And I got the Green Wave logo on the back. So Merry Christmas, Mrs. Influences just said.
That's right.
She
But-
did owe him a jersey for Christmas, he said. So
Yes, she did. Oh, hey, what's up, Samantha from episode 28?
Whoa!
Whoa, wait a minute.
And she said it as soon as someone who was drinking some burr. Oh.
Oh,
so
wait, yeah. Oh,
it's close to a perfect.
say hi.
Hi, Samantha from episode 128. You came into the perfect episode for today.
Oh. This is gonna be
One thing I was
great.
going to say, so I'm just lacking slightly tonight. So I would, if I had a king cake that I could be eating right now, unfortunately, Wichita, I guess, doesn't believe in king cakes, so I could not find any in town. And then if they still had it produced, which I don't believe they do anymore, the Death by King Cake by Oscar Blues Brewery is really, really, really good, but they don't make it anymore that I'm aware of. So I'm missing the
don't think
King
they do.
Cake and Death by King Cake. Otherwise, got a perfect outfit tonight.
Man, I'm a fan of that jersey, dude. That's such a nice jersey. Got
And
got an H2O.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful
I wish I'd have
jersey.
pulled the trigger on that, but Mrs. Mayor will be glad that I did not. So
For real. Sam works at a French restaurant.
We
Oui. All right, Mr. Mayor. Talk to me.
Hi,
well,
Ben.
I am going with the King Cakes Dad Hat version, and I went with the purple one today because as you can see, I'm wearing the green shirt, so I didn't want to go green hat and green shirt. So
Well, I mean, someone went purple, so
yeah, well, so yeah, let me just
Go Tigers.
come in. So got the Dad Hat, and I'm breaking from my water tonight and doing Divine Barrel's Lunchbox Confidential, which is a peanut butter and jelly, graham cracker sour ale. So
how is that one?
Very good.
so good. It's
Very
like it's like an Uncrustable.
Yeah.
And I know
I
you like
love
Uncrustables because you were talking about those on your episode recently.
Bro, I'm a massive fan of Uncrustables.
Yeah.
Massive. Me and my daughter, man, oh, we tear off some Uncrustables. There's the honey one, peanut butter and honey one as well.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all missing out if you don't have any of those, man. You got to eat some. The strawberry one's good. The grape one is good. Even hell, the chocolate one is delicious. They're all good.
They carry
had
those
one
at
in years.
Sheets. I haven't had them in a while, but a lot of times I'll stop at Sheets and I'll pick up one. I get the peanut butter and honey one there.
Eric, is that the normal jersey worn by Tulane or something they wear for Mardi Gras?
I
I
think
don't know
a
if they're gonna
little.
wear it.
I think a little both. I'm pretty sure they've already worn them, and then I know New Orleans does a style similar to this as well. UNO, University of New Orleans, has one that's kind of similar, but it says instead of Tulane, obviously, it just says New Orleans across the front. And I know New Orleans has already worn theirs previous. I can't remember if Tulane. I need to ask Steven. I can't remember if Tulane's worn these already. And if they continue, I mean, obviously they'll wear them. I don't know what games they have this week, but
Dude, that's super nice, though, man. I'm such a fan. So, oof. Stockton Pours make deep fry Uncrustables sprinkled with.
head to Stockton.
I'm flying there, bro. Like I'm there. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That just sounds that's just deliciousness right there. So all right, well, let's get started, boys and girls. We're gonna get until we have, just so you know, just want to make sure that I let everybody know. Tonight we have the second round of the Dad Hate tournament. So we're gonna be going and covering that. But before we do that, I wanted to talk to you guys because we did have some new alternate identities drop today. I mean, it was fire. Like it was one after the other, boom, 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 boom. So we were good. And then a couple of news dropping in the NFL world. So wanted to go over that as well for you guys. But let's get started. And this Mr. Producer, what was the first one?
So the first one happened over the weekend. We got a Northwoods League team. We got the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters, which is not easy to say. They debuted as the Central Wisconsin Mashers. So they have not unveiled a hat yet, but they have unveiled a mashed potato jersey.
Indeed, they did. So let me put this up so you guys can see it as well. And there it is.
That one's pretty good. I like that one.
If they put that M with the masher like that on a hat, I can see that would be hello, Lynn. That'll be cool, right? So I like that a lot. So not bad. I'm
It's
in for that
okay.
one.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wow.
Patrick
Wow.
doesn't like something.
I almost choked on food on my drink here.
No, I mean, I want to see what the hat looks like, but it's, it's
Wow.
it's okay.
Do you just not like mashed potatoes? Is that what it is?
I love mashed potatoes, bro. Like that's something that Mrs. Influencer and I have in common. We both love mashed potatoes.
Hey.
So let me ask you this: do you like mashed potatoes like with gravy or just by themselves?
Either way.
I cannot do it by itself. I
I'll
gotta
mix
have.
See, either way, I just love mashed potatoes.
My grandmother used to make homemade mashed potatoes and green peas, and you mix in the green peas with the mashed potatoes. Oh man, that's some good stuff. Are you serious? You've never had that? You've never mixed green
Of course,
peas
I've had it. We force fed my daughter that. She hates green stuff now because of that.
Oh,
We both love my today and you, Patrick. So, there it is.
Well, I know she's not talking about me, so she must be talking about Samantha from 128.
Eric loves you.
No, I'm pretty sure she's not talking about me.
Eric does love me
because I don't like mashed potatoes. I'm like Patrick as far as that jersey. I'm just like, on mashed potatoes, the food. I'm just, it's whatever.
You know who makes good mashed potatoes? It's
Who's
the
that?
gravy that gives it away. Popeyes.
Yeah, they do.
yeah.
They do. I'll give you that.
Tell me that's not some good mashed potatoes with gravy and it's a little spice. Oh God!
Phil doesn't like mashed potatoes.
Fries over baked
Wow.
potato over rotten eggs over. Phil, that is
Yeah,
some
fine,
strong
Phil.
take.
Rotten eggs. That's not deviled eggs, is it? What a
Does
rotten
that
egg.
mean he's actually eating rotten eggs to know that he likes them more than mashed potatoes?
Well, I'll put it this way: I'm not going to take this mashed potato slander.
God, that is like mashed
Ouch.
potatoes are delicious.
Mashed potatoes are phenomenal.
So I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right.
Man.
So
How can you call himself food and fit as if he doesn't like mashed potatoes? Come on now.
Oof.
There it is. Okay, so we're gonna hold off on judging this until we see the hat.
Yeah.
Is that
I mean,
that the consensus? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
good with that. That's how you know Eric has poor taste in foods. Mashed potatoes are elite.
Virgil, how are mashed potatoes?
Love them.
He would probably hate them, but then tonight.
Oh, no.
Probably the hell out of mashed potatoes. Tonight he loves mashed potatoes.
Eric is mid.
Thanks. Love you too.
Oh my God.
So we move on from the Wisconsin Mashers to Edmonton for their unveiling of the new team. We have the Energy City Cactus Rats.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
as Ed
sorry.
pulls that one up.
Well,
The Edmonton what?
Energy City.
Energy City.
Wow.
Energy City Cactus Rats.
So, Donnie, I specifically wanted to ask you about this one. Does this remind you of another logo? One that you know quite well. in North
Hmm.
Carolina. Old North State League.
Yeah.
Old North State. The Pineville Porcupines. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was trying to think of which one you're talking about. Yes. It looks very much like Pineville.
Yeah, but I really like this one. I really like the high vis vest, I guess that he's wearing, or whatever that is. I really like. I really like this one.
I like the bat. I'm a fan of the bat.
And I don't know. I like the slang term names for animals, like I don't know, trash pandas, or cactus rats, or
Trash pandas is really what set the level of when you need to be naming animals for minor league baseball.
Yeah.
They set the bar real high. Eric, what do you think?
I like it a little bit better than the Mashers, but still not moved a lot by it.
I want to see that hat.
Well, I thought there was a image that actually had the hats because it's a nice blue color to them.
Yeah, it is. If you go to minor league promos, he has it. He's got hats and shirts and hoodies showing on one of his posts.
Okay.
Yeah, they have 3930s available for sale. I do know that. In a few different colors.
Yeah, keep scrolling, Ed. You'll see it.
Ooh, I need that hat.
The bacon.
Keep going. We'll come back to that. It's down around the March 3rd stuff that he posted. So keep going.
Boy.
That's the men's hat's black. Dad hat with that on it. There it is, right there.
Yep.
I don't like 3930s.
I'd wait for something.
It gets lost in the blue. The logo.
See, I like it on the darker.
I do too.
Than I do the royal.
I'm with you. Although
it does stand out better on the darker blue.
I'll be honest, I'd love to see a neon hat with this, but I'm probably the only one.
No, I think a neon hat would work.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Well, just because of the Energy City name and a lot that you could pull into, or
Right.
black.
Yeah.
Like the black, I like. Where it stands out a little bit.
Yeah, if it was neon yellow, like the bands there on the vest.
That would be cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I guess see,
yellow.
they need to hire the DHC Sports Show crew to do these things.
We should be their test audience before they release this stuff.
Facts.
Correct.
Right,
Send us gear and we'll give you suggestions.
Listen, Cactus Reds, what's up? Talk to us. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, I know all of us can open a box better than John Gruden, but we'll get to that another time.
Joshi's not a fan of teams using their city and their team name. Who knows where Energy City is? Just use Edmonton.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
I can't say anything to that.
I was just about to say
Rocket City? What?
Yeah, but Rocket City Trash Pandas. I mean, that's again, you set the bar.
Right.
Well, it reminds me too of that argument reminds me of Paul's episode of Baseball by Design about Hardware City Rock Cats before they were New Britain.
Right.
That the reason they wanted to change from Hardware City is because no one knew where Hardware City was.
True story.
The Madison Trash Pandas?
See, when they were talking about
doesn't sound right.
When they were talking about unveiling the name, one of the stipulations was it had to have Madison to start with. But nobody liked that because Rocket City just fits so much. It's going to be Rocket City or Tennessee Valley, but Rocket City just fits so much better.
Madison Trash Pandas does not.
Man, Tennessee Valley, talk about being confusing because you're in Alabama. That would really throw people.
Hey, imagine a team in Kansas City, but it's in Missouri. The Missouri City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Although they may be coming to Kansas soon.
The only way that Madison would work with the Pandas is if you said Mad Pandas.
Let's see.
This came up.
But see, that's what's like a panda with rabies.
Yeah,
It
this
does.
topic came up a few weeks ago when Amarillo came out with the Yellow City pigweeds. because everybody's
Mhm.
like, well, where's Yellow City? Because nobody knows that unless you know that that's the name for Amarillo.
I think it,
Amarillo.
but see, it works with alternate identities.
Yeah,
Like
I can see that.
they're still Amarillo, but they have something called Yellow City. It's like, oh, Amarillo must be called Yellow City. That works
Yeah.
like that. But having it as your primary, yeah, you're going to have to explain what that means. Now, luckily, Rocket City is something unique to the area that a lot of people kind of already know what Rocket City is because it's Space and Rocket Center.
You seriously bought that already?
What, the Yellow City one? Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
that
Of
surprised?
course he did.
I mean, yeah.
Looks shocked.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of his
Dude,
favorite. That's
I
one
know,
of his favorite
exactly.
memes. Look shocked.
Yeah, because whenever Donnie knows a guy, which is basically every day. So,
Dude, he texts me. He was like, "Hey man, you gotta help me through it." I'm like, "Okay, Jan."
yeah.
You know,
I said, thanks for the faith, Marcia.
you know.
Hey, Mrs. Influencer Donnie told me I need to buy a hat tonight.
Uh-oh.
So if
Mm.
one comes, that's on Donnie.
What did I tell you need to buy tonight?
The Bismarck Churchills.
Oh yeah, okay.
I
That's fact.
because
That's
if I
fact.
because I don't know where that hat is. If I could find the hat, then I wouldn't need it. But it does have the Northwoods League logo on
Yeah.
it, so that's
That's pretty cool.
Which one? The Bismarck Churchills?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go back to minor league promos, it was on there.
Oh, I haven't even seen that one.
This one?
Scroll
Yeah,
up a couple of
yeah,
pages.
Ed, just scroll up just a little bit. Keep going. I saw it a minute ago.
Yeah. It's right there,
Keep-
just above the single game. Yeah, keep going. Next
He
one up,
stopped
right
on that on purpose.
right
Right
there.
there. Click on
We'll
that
talk about
hat.
that soon.
So, kind of the backstory on this. So, Satchel Paige brought his Bismarck traveling team down to Wichita in 1935, and Hap Dumont paid his team $1,000 to play. And the barnstorming team ended up winning it all, and that was the start of the NBC World Series. So, they gave away a hat similar to this, it had that same logo on it from the NBC, I don't know, probably 8-9 years ago, and I can't find the hat. Now, this one here has the Northwoods League patch on the side, but this is the hat that Donnie doesn't even remember telling you to buy a hat, so that's true. See if you can find. If you can't find things you have purchased, maybe you have a problem.
Whoa.
That one I did not
Technically-
purchase. That one was free.
Technically, I texted him he needed to buy it. So when he said that I told him, that's what threw me. I didn't tell him. I just texted him.
Yeah, he told me.
I do not appreciate this comment from Sam. I do not appreciate that at all.
Yeah. So just in case, Virgil, if you ever purchase something and can't find it, you're in deep water.
You're acting like I don't
You
have a
can't find
spreadsheet
something
of all
that
this
was
stuff.
given to you. It was a giveaway. And you
Yeah.
can't find it.
Ed keeps going back to this.
Oh.
That looks good, actually. Donnie, aren't you Kalamazoo this summer?
I am Kalamazoo. Yes.
So I would say the loser has to eat that, but that looks good. I'd eat it.
I'd
it
eat it.
actually looks pretty good.
Yeah. I still can't. I can't get over how it looks in the grass though when they took the
I
picture.
know.
Right.
That's the part that gets me is I can't get
Can
over
you
that.
find
grass.
that?
Ed's
picture?
description was accurate, which I
Oh.
think is what they were kind of going for.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
without a
because it's
doubt
called the
that's what
Scat
they're doing.
Dog.
Yeah. See, I didn't know what those were on the side. I didn't realize those were
Click-
donuts.
Click into there. It is. Not that one. Kind of that one. Yeah,
They
those
didn't need- they didn't need to
chocolate
post that one.
chocolate donut.
It looked like two
Lynn's-
a
Lynn's
hot
not
dog
gonna
between
eat it.
two turds.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I saw it in the grass, it about that's what kind of did it in for me. Like I would probably eat it if I saw it, but like it's
Mrs.
Yeah.
Influencer is big into going trying all the unique hot dogs at all the ballparks, so she can try this one, the Scat Dog.
Well, if I don't make it to Kalamazoo, I'm gonna have to try to find a way to make something similar. Get a couple of chocolate donuts from Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' and try.
Yeah, they look more like Dunkin's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
they-
thinking. Like more of like a
Yeah.
chocolate cake donut.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
maybe Mrs. Influencer, you can just make this at home.
So a couple of things here real quick. Just wanted to read off the Instagram live. Just wanted to make sure. I'm guessing for Cactus Rats, they wanted to get the brand out before the merch was fully ready. They've only released a single logo, and that's all the merch. That comes from our good friend and friend of the show, Ryan Foos.
Ryan
What's
Foos.
up, Ryan?
What's
Hey,
up,
Ryan.
Ryan?
My
Also, From Brett, who is on Instagram Live tonight. Regional names works on alternate. I thought the Northwoods League put a limit on alternate identity. How many is that for Bismarck? And then I was in Kalamazoo in September and never saw that. So
It's new.
Oh, I was going to say, I think that's new for 25.
Why is
It's
he
new.
not on where anybody else can see him?
because he usually is on Facebook.
Same reason they put a hot dog in the middle of green chilies and mac and cheese and anything else you can think of.
Just for the record, if you plan on getting this, it's only available on Saturdays.
I kind of want to try it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Mrs. Influencers, you should make that.
All right. What else are we? I want to get this hat. Just want you guys to know that.
Do it buy right now. Click buy now.
No.
Click buy now. If you buy that, I'll get the Bismarck Churchill's hat.
Okay, Donnie. Okay, Donnie Jr.
Hey Ed, if you go to their website, the men's one is black. That logo looks even better on the black hat. That blue one's the women's.
Oh, definitely the black one there, because that blue stands out. That pops, So
Yeah.
I'm in for that. And here's another one. Lynn Smith, years ago, the Colonels had a 16 or 20 ounce cup filled with vanilla soft serve ice cream and chunks of Krispy Kreme. That's delicious.
Sounds
Yep.
delicious.
Yep.
Who
Yeah.
does the or who did the cotton candy dog?
Gary.
Erie.
Fayetteville Woodpeckers are releasing something soon. That is correct. We're going to be talking about that here in a minute
Mhm.
as
Well,
well.
this is the Lexington County pancakes. And Donnie, I don't remember that. They said they did this last year, but I don't remember this one.
They didn't do it last year. They've done it
Yeah.
in previous years. The
Okay.
only hat that they've had on this was a trucker hat, and the stitching was kind of okay. I love the jerseys, and a lot of times when they wear this identity when they play the bacon, so it's pancakes and bacon. When they play each
Good,
other.
good,
The
good.
breakfast
I like that.
series.
The breakfast series, yeah. They didn't do that last year. In fact, I don't even know if they've done the pancakes for 2 seasons. But I know
Wait,
they
wait,
did
It
them
was.
last
It was. I think you're right. I think it was 3 years ago.
Blowfish
was it?
needs to get this in a hat. Like,
Yeah, they
They
need
get
to
it
do like a
stats.
legit fitted or dad hat or something with
100%.
Yep.
Donnie,
good
that
version.
the Blowfish game that we went to, wasn't that against the bacon?
I believe it was.
So I was
Yeah.
robbed of that? Dang.
You were robbed of this. Yes, you were robbed of this last year.
Absolutely disgusting.
Time out, boys and girls. Time out, boys and girls. I haven't heard anything about the on-field MC position, but I was offered a job in the press box running the scoreboard.
There you go.
You
All
are a
right.
good friend, Mr. Phil. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Phil.
I like it. I ran the scoreboard once in one sporting event. It was at a soccer game, and never do that again. Not a
Did you
soccer
get
one, at least.
Did you get relegated?
I did. To never playing it. So, that was it. That was it on that one.
So got one more to talk about.
Yes, sir.
This is a new Copa logo that came out from our friends at Stockton. This is and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, the Stockton Chiladas.
Cheladas.
But good job. I like it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. What were they before?
It was basically
Caballos.
it was basically the ports in Spanish, right? Or
Yeah.
the
Okay.
It was
thought
just the
kinda
Caballos.
basic.
It was a very basic. I have the hat upstairs in one of my tubs.
Am I wrong, or isn't Reno the Micheladas?
Correct.
Yeah. So interesting that they've got a very similar one here.
Yeah. Like Brett says, making eggs on the previous one.
Yeah. So Ed, I'm asking because I'm really ignorant to this. Is chelada like just a short name for michelada, or is it
It's
different?
a Mexican thing, dude. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you knew, like, just from like.
Nope.
Well, does anyone know if there's a difference between chelada and michelada?
You're just putting all of us together. I'm kind of offended right now. This is why Eric is laughing.
I was gonna say that's exactly right, but Zach probably knows.
Oh yeah, that Beeson would know.
Good.
Well, I was gonna say
he's
I'm gonna be canceled, right?
Beeson's the resident expert on the Latin foods.
Yeah, he really is. I feel kind of bad. I mean, I stick to Puerto Rican food or Caribbean food. So
Not Mexican food? Here we go. What's Phil say?
It's a Mexican lager with lime juice and salt on the rim.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a good drink.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I thought it was, but there's also like like the michelada, but I guess that's.
I don't know if Rhonda's listening, but when I come, can you make some
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
enchiladas when I come, Rhonda and Donnie?
I can't believe this. This looks.
Rhonda's
so
all
ugly.
about making some cocktails if she can.
Yeah, see,
Okay,
that's
so Phil's got it. Because michelada is a Mexican Bloody Mary. That's right. Okay. Thank you, Phil.
This looks so ugly.
that was-
You know, it's very
Listen.
similar to the Lexington County Pancakes logo.
Right.
I when I first saw this come out, I kind of thought it was, and then after Virgil posted the pancakes a minute ago, I'm like, he's just going the opposite direction, and it's a little bit different, but very similar.
There we
This-
go. Awesome, Ron.
Rhonda's like, that would be a yes. Yeah, see, this doesn't look that as bad.
This color scheme works really well.
Yeah,
And
it's
if they had a
outstanding.
dad hat with that same kind of creamy white, like the whole hat was just kind of a light creamy white, that would be
Yeah.
good.
That
Listen,
red.
you go through a process of trying to figure out what good looks good and everything, right? You sit down with the rep and everything, and then you're like, okay, so this look. Who thought this was a good idea? I want to
I
know.
don't know.
No.
That
Someone-
hat should have never left testing.
Yeah, I was
Should
going to say
never.
someone. Yeah, Donnie, I don't know what you think, but this kind of reminds me of the poor stitching on the Lexington County Blowfish Pancake Trucker hat, because you
Very
can barely
much.
see it. Like it's
Like,
See, what's up, Leon?
what up, Leon? You
See-
can't shoot an outline and like, dude, this thing is all sorts of bad.
And Leon has designed many hats, so he's got a lot of experience in this department. So
See that right there? I'm good with. You know what I mean?
Some
Same
reps
reps
do
they
what they're
just
told.
do what I get it, but
Yep.
at the reps are like, listen, are you sure you want
Yep.
to do that? I'll be like this. Are
Yeah.
you sure?
yeah, especially if people, and he's right, especially if people insist on a certain,
That's what
on a
I'm saying.
certain color scheme. Yeah, they.
Who in the team approved this? Because whoever approved this should not be approving any more merch from now on.
Some people really take artistic license. Let's just put it that way, because
It's bad.
yeah.
So let me see. There it is. It's Favorable Woodpeckers on
Wow.
Thursday. They're coming up with something. I'm sure it looked good on a computer screen, but it didn't translate well when it embroidered. I'm with again. Even if I look at it on a computer screen, it's just not enough, man. It's just
I don't know. Seeing that on my computer screen did not look good.
I'm with you, Leon. It seemed
Leon,
worse,
I'm with you, bro.
but
I'm with you, bro.
see. There it is. Canopolis coming up with something,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah,
Do we all think that's Copa?
I
Yes.
think it's Copa.
I think it
100%.
is.
100%. Because I mean, Canopolis has already reached a lot of their alternate identities for the season, or alternate, like with the White Sox one, and then
Yeah.
a new batting practice hat. So I think that they're going to go. I think they said they were going to be going into Copa anyway.
That 7.5 is going to fit me, and I'm going there this summer. So
Let's
Am I-
see. Stockton was Caballos previously. That's right, Foos. You're right. Brett says she's got to deal with you, Donnie. Of course, she likes to drink. As working with some sports owners, they rush decisions sometimes. I know, I get it, I understand. You want to put stuff out there, but brown and red just don't go. It just doesn't go. You know what I mean? You should have gotten a different color hat on that one. Go with a cream color. Don't go with white. Go with a cream color, light brown, something different. That's going to be not even brown, just something different than what you put out there. Because that is just not good.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't even know if I would buy the whole rush decision thing now, because from what we talked about and heard, I mean, a lot of these things are years in advance. Like they're working now on 26. So between now and 26, they should see that that's not going to work.
Correct. Correct. But
It's not like they're like, hey, let's rush this out in 3 weeks.
Right. And that should be like, hey, can you make me one hat in red and see how this looks? I know they're not going to be able to, just because like you got to buy a lot, right? You got to go with what you see on the computer screen or on the presentation. But that doesn't work for me. Anyways, that was interesting. So far, okay. Of all the decisions that all of the logos that came out up to today.
I think Copa's going to be good this year, though. I really do.
I love Copa. So,
Definitely.
Again, minor league baseball, right? The teams have at least a year in advance that you're going to be working with the design. And Ryan, you can speak to this better than we can, right? But you have at least a year in advance to talk about design, to talk about mocking it up with with the different silhouettes and things like that. And to me, that's a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely.
So, Brett says, change your resolution, Virgil. Are you permanently not doing Facebook Live or just tonight? Well, Brett, unfortunately, because StreamYard just literally doubled the price of streaming for more than 3 streams. It's just not feasible. You know what I mean? Just for context, like, I mean, they're charging well over $900 just for streaming multiple other more than this. And it's already pretty expensive as it is. So, just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a why we're not streaming in other places. This is why. So you're more than welcome to go on the YouTube channel, and then we'll be able to see your comment on the YouTube. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, baby.
If County Commissioner Kell wants to sponsor us and give us 900, we'll put it wherever.
I'll put whatever you want me to. You know what I mean? Yeah, we never straight. Exactly.
See, we had to pick 3, so you want to tell them, Ed, which 3 we have?
Exactly. So right now on the 3 streams that we're doing, it's going to be straight up on YouTube, on the Dad Hat Chronicles YouTube channel, on the Dad Hat Chronicles Instagram channel, and then Donnie. I talked to Donnie today. He's like, yeah, no, let's go ahead and stream it on my Twitter account. So let's do that. I'm with you, Leon. I don't really get a lot, maybe 1 or 2 on Instagram. So maybe we'll switch it up a little. But yeah. We just don't get enough, right? We'll try it out other things. I know that we get mostly from YouTube and Twitter. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not paying for the Twitter anymore. So it's just like, you got to pick your battles. So there you go. But I appreciate the shout out, Leon. You're right. Is that 100%? It's just, it is what it is.
And we have at least until November on the Twitter I paid for in November for a year. So
there you go.
It was cheaper to buy a year, so I just paid the whole year.
Yeah. So maybe one day, if Elon sells Twitter, then I'll go back. So how's that? You ready? Mr. Producer, you ready to take over?
Oh, I thought maybe there's some other sports stuff we wanted to talk about.
I just wanted to. The Jets still suck at life. So I got to hand it to them. They just saved $26 million by releasing a certain wide receiver.
Yeah.
And so the Browns are Browns fans, so we're in eternal hell for the rest of our lives. Also a certain running back, Chubb. It looks like he's going in a different direction. The last 2 years, just the Browns were like, no, you're not worth it. Pretty much they told him that. So
with all that going on, can we at least agree that the worst team in professional sports right now, having probably the worst time, is probably the Dallas Mavericks? Not only after trading Luka away, but then losing Kyrie Irving for the year. Like, if you were a Mavericks fan, why would you go at this point?
And they raised ticket prices.
And raising ticket prices.
Yeah. Wasn't it a torn ACL for Kyrie?
It was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that could even go into next season, right? I mean, it really depends.
Yeah, it's pretty late already in the NBA season.
Yeah. So.
I love your comment, Eric. Did you say? I was like, at least they have Kyrie. Oh, I mean, at least they have Luka.
Yeah. Well, and then how long's AD out?
He's always out.
Well, true.
He's out a few weeks. I think. New York Giants. Phil just paid Barkley more money. They didn't have to.
And speaking of the Giants, there's talks about them trading up for the number 1 pick.
It's wild.
I mean,
Which-
they just like told Saquon, go see what you can find. They didn't think he'd leave. He left.
Yeah.
Now he's
Ooh.
like super paid.
Leon,
Yeah.
the Sixers.
Yeah.
You're right about that one, man. They're
Hey, Leon, what do you think of
purgatory.
that? What do you think of that Paul George experiment?
oh, Jesus. How long is Embiid out? Is he out also the year?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
done for the year.
Yep.
Jesus. That dude is done in Philly at this point,
Yeah.
right? I mean, he has to be.
He's got to be.
Yeah. Listen, Leon's a Raptors fan. He has to like live with that. So if he can see another team suffer.
I'm with it. Hey, listen, my team is doing pretty good right about now, so I'm not gonna talk too
Yeah.
much. I mean, just knock on wood, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the podcast.
CD Lamb took a pay cut. Yeah, he
did.
restructured his contract so they can win.
So-
Why can't a certain quarterback restructure his contract so they can? Because
Yeah.
that's a $90 million cap hit, by the way.
It's amazing he did that after what happened last season at the beginning.
I would have
Yeah.
said, "Fuck you,
Yeah.
Jerry."
Well, maybe he's trying to make room for a certain Ed Rivera favorite.
you have to go there,
But-
don't you?
But they turned around. They turned around today and gave what's his face $80 million contract, the defensive lineman.
The one they were going to franchise.
I sent it to you guys. I can't even pronounce his name. Or I thought I sent it to you guys. Maybe I didn't send it to you guys.
The one
The
that
defensive lineman for the Cowboys. Oh my gosh.
then no one
me a
cares.
They gave him like a 2-year
No, you
or
didn't
4
send it to us.
a 4-year $80 million or something like that.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
guaranteed.
about.
If only we had a producer.
I'm working on it.
I know, I'm just messing.
I don't want to try to pronounce his name because I don't remember it well, and I'll butcher it.
Odigizua.
Yeah, there you go.
Jerry Jones
Think
is
he's
going to do Jerry Jones shit, guys.
Like
We just know this.
You got this whole thing with Micah Parsons stretching for a year, and then you're just like, this guy, here's $80 million. Like,
You know, Micah Parsons is just going to drag it out even longer.
Yeah.
So that I don't know why we're talking about that. They're going to drag it out.
Did you see how
It's
T.
what they
Higgins
do.
got franchised for the second straight year?
Yeah, he's not happy about that.
Oh,
In fact, I think
Yeah.
T. Higgins just hired Jamar Chase's agent.
Who did?
T.
T. Higgins.
I think he hired Jamar
Yeah.
Chase's agent.
Well,
Leon, I'm glad you asked this question. They should go for Cam Ward. Is who they should go with. That's who they should go with. But they're not going to go for Cam Ward. They're probably going to end up going for
Young
Sanders.
Prime.
Sanders. That's who they're going to end up going with.
That'll just be another name for Patrick to remember.
Cam Ward going one, I think. You think so?
If Giants are trading up, I would say yes.
Yeah, if they're trading up, but if the Titans are staying put,
They
I
don't
still
need
think
him.
I still think Hunter's number one if Titans pick because I'm still
that's what I'm
thinking
saying.
about Aaron Rodgers being the Titans quarterback.
No, they got Mason Rudolph.
Oh,
I didn't say as a starter for Aaron Rodgers.
Back up to Mason Rudolph.
no,
That's right.
no,
Back
come
up
on,
to
what's his
Mason
name?
Rudolph.
Duke's Mayo kid,
Will Levis.
Will Levis.
Ugh.
The legend known as Levis.
Oh my god, what a cringe commercial from Will Levis, though. Still to this day is so cringe. I want.
Listen,
I
to get that
seriously.
one out of their mind, they had to go sleepless in Seattle with this year's.
Oh,
Hellman. Sorry, what? Sorry, no. Was that Dukes that he did? It was. I'm
Huh?
sorry, I'm thinking the Hellman's commercial.
You think? Yeah, I think of Hellman's.
Yeah, my
yeah,
bad.
Hellman's.
Forget what I said.
I don't know, man. I
will.
want Cleveland to go for Cam Ward. The last couple of years, I've been saying, hey, you know, when they were about to pick a quarterback, I want it. What's his name from? He's in Buffalo now. The quarterback,
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I wanted Josh Allen so bad. And who they go with? Mayfield. You know, so if I'm the if I think what the owner's gonna do, he's gonna do some flashy pick that's gonna go way out of nowhere. He thinks he knows better than everybody else, and it's gonna fuck it up again, and then purgatory for the rest of my life as a Browns fan. All the Giants had to do was lose, and now they're gonna be forced to trade up.
Leon, if we don't know by now that the Giants are never going to do anything to help themselves, they're going to do the exact opposite of what benefits them.
What's up, Mike Holtzinger? What's happening, my man? Up on Instagram Live. And then Brett, Jerry needs to put his grandson in charge. Jerry needs to just let the family just become owners and let professionals run the team. That's what needs to happen. Yeah. And I said the 2018 Cleveland should have Don Berkeley number 1, Josh called number 4. I wanted Josh number 1 in that draft, but Brett. But they have Jameis. No, Jameis is free agent. Jameis is done in Cleveland. He's not in Cleveland anymore. It was a 1-year contract with Jameis.
Jameis should just get like a Fox or a CBS deal at this point.
Dude, don't need to play.
Yep.
I think he's already got that in his back pocket. So if somebody pays him to play football, that's fine. But he's got TV sitting there waiting for him after this Super Bowl stuff.
Right. Dude is
Ed,
set.
Yeah, Ed, honest question. Do you guys still have Bailey Zappi?
I have no fucking clue. I hope not. You know who we should have gotten as a bridge quarterback? Flacco. Should have stayed. Flacco should have stayed.
Bridgewater? That was a Patrick joke there.
That was no Patrick. You stepped right into that one. That was good.
That was a bad Patrick joke. Anywho, all right, boys and girls.
Hey, look who said it.
I know. Okay, I'll be ready.
So proud of himself.
All right. So we guys are ready for round 2. So for those who've missed round 1, we had a few close games. We had a lot of blowouts. We made Ed said go Pokes because I was starting to throw out the team that if he didn't.
Go Pokes.
So a lot of heated discussion. So here we are in the second round of the Dad Hate tournament. And Ed, I hope you are ready for some of these matchups because looking at some of these, I'm not even sure which way you're going to go.
I have not looked. It's just so you know. And this is going to be right on the spot. Like I'm making these decisions right here.
So as last time, I have randomized these games and I have added some visual aids to help Ed through the process. Some have changed from the last round, some have not. You'll figure out which ones have. All right, so if we go ahead and go to the first game.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second here.
All right.
Where did it go? I don't know where my thing went. It all of a sudden disappeared on me. Where did you guys lose it on me?
I didn't lose anything.
This is a real professional show, isn't it?
So as he's doing this, let's talk about George Mason scoring 23 runs in an inning.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that?
Home run, right?
Who was that at Holy Cross?
It was. I just pulled up who it was. I don't think it was Holy Cross. It was. Crap.
Well, while he's doing that, Clemson hit 4 home runs in the same inning tonight.
No one cares about Clemson, Donnie.
Yeah, correct.
They're already up 3-0.
I told Donnie how I would cheer for Clemson with him, but
it was Holy Cross. Oh, man.
Oh,
shut up. Okay, so to kill some time, I will go over the entire inning of what has happened during that game, and I want you guys to figure out at which point I would throw away my scorebook. In order: ground out for the first out, then walk.
You throw out your scorebook.
Walk, please. Single, hit by pitch, double, single, hit by pitch, fielder's choice, double, walk, hit by pitch, walk.
That one.
Walk. Thank you. Double, single, hit by pitch, double, pop out. That's out 2. So we're going to walk, double, single, walk, single, and then a fielder's choice for an out.
Was that 5 or 6 hit by pitches?
That was 5 hit by pitches.
And they switched pitchers at least 3 times.
They had 5 pitchers in that
5.
inning. They committed 3 errors.
Woof. Have mercy.
Jeez.
Oof.
And the most notable thing about the 23 runs that was mentioned, there were no home runs, there were no triples. So just singles, and, I think only about 4 doubles.
Yep.
And they broke the record set by Wichita State back in the 80s for 21 runs in an inning.
Correct.
Yowza.
Go
Shocker.
Sharks.
There was actually another NCAA record that almost got broken at the game I saw with St. Bonaventure. One of their players got 7 stolen bases, but the record's 8.
Oh man.
So I thought that'd been kind of cool to see on a game I wasn't expecting to see.
Is-
All right. Are we ready? Are you
Yes,
sure?
sir. I'm ready.
All right. So let's go on to the first game of the second round. We're in the Browns regions. We've got IPA versus the Haslam family. So, Ed, IPAs won their game pretty handily last time, and Haslam family were able to pull away later on. Where do you go here?
Right now, Haslam family takes the win.
Mhm.
The Haslam. Are you kidding me? What they've been able to do, which is absolutely shit for the team. Great. Congratulations. You guys are getting a new stadium. You guys are getting all this shit. Congratulations. No one cares because the team is shit. We're losing. For God's sakes, the best defensive lineman that we've had in how many years literally says he refuses to be the highest paid defensive lineman in the NFL in history because he does not want to play in Cleveland. If that doesn't say anything, I don't. So give me the Haslam family.
All right. So Haslam family is the first team in the Sour 16.
Welcome to Team IPA, Ed. Welcome.
No,
to
I'm
Team
still not
IPA.
drinking that shit.
That is not the conclusion to make in
That
this
is
company.
not the no. Mm-mm.
Irrepressibly putrid ale. God.
Yeah, so we're not doing that. All right.
If-
Anyways,
If
moving on.
Ed's team finishes last in the Northwoods League, then he has to drink 3 IPAs.
Oh, man.
I could actually find 3 IPAs that he could drink, and he would actually not have a problem with.
Why would you do that?
doubt it. Highly doubt it.
promise you, I could.
You need to find that broccoli cheddar one we saw a while back in the.
No,
one of the-
I've got a couple. I think he'd be like, oh, that's not what I
You
thought
need
it was
to-
gonna be.
Drink Widmer Burr. It
Eric
tasted-
is with you, Donnie. Team
With the
IPA
bird,
all the way.
Exactly. See,
I-
Lichtenberg knows.
I knew I didn't like Eric for a reason. Widmer Burr tasted worse than grass. So if you
Oof.
find that one,
Before we continue, guys, just wanted to make sure again. I wanted to reiterate this. Okay, we will be June 21st and 22nd, Chicago. It will be the Curve Fred Media Meetup. Okay, so want to make sure that you guys are gonna join us there. Please come out, hang out with us. Eric hates us, so he's not gonna be there. Okay,
correct.
I
Most
wanted
likely.
to.
Which Palooza are you going to be on?
The one with my mom, so Mama Palooza. Plus, I'll be in Chicago the week after, so I'm not going to go to Chicago and then.
Yeah,
go back
I know.
to
I talked to
Chicago.
Callie about that. It's going to be the Chicago Dogs and the Schaumburg Boomers. Okay, so wanted to make sure you guys are aware. Okay, just so you guys know. Okay, hey, I want to see you guys there. All right, moving on.
Neither which I'm seeing on my trip to Chicago, but
What the?
I don't know.
All right, all right.
All right, let's move on to the next game. We're in the Banana region. We got the CPL Spartanburgers versus the Ballpark Digest guy. I may have been a
Nice
little
picture, by
hungry.
the way.
I may have been a little hungry when I was doing this last
I
night.
think this one's an easy one.
All right, what do you guys think I'm gonna pick?
CPL.
No.
I
Ballpark
think he's
Digest.
softened on the CPL thing because
I'm thinking
the
ballpark.
MILB
Digest guy.
Spartanburgers have kind of eased his pain a little bit.
Y'all are correct. It's gonna be
Ooh.
Ballpark Digest guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that guy never softened up.
Never did.
In fact,
He
he
doubled down
down.
and everything, and still wouldn't like. No, I'm still right. I'm like, no, you weren't, mother trucker.
I just thought the fact that he completely dipped, like he's gone.
He completely fell. No, still no, because he's gone, but he never like admitted anything. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, all right, moving on.
All right, next game we got. We're in the influencer region. We got the Los Quesos Fresco against John Boy.
Speaking of putting colors on a dark background, or it's hard to read that.
That's all right. Just stole John Boy. They're all shit.
I find it hard to read John Boy too.
Okay. No, I worked out a different deal with them, Eric, on that. The Quesos Frescos, like it haunts me in my nightmares, but I still do not like the fucking John Boy people. I mean, they're a bunch of. What time is it? They're a bunch of cocksuckers.
I knew you were gonna say. I knew that was the word you were gonna say. I was waiting for it.
They are. They just truly are.
I'm glad you checked the time like it really mattered.
It doesn't. It's after 9 o'clock. I don't give a shit. It's YouTube.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think my 3-year-old just heard that, but that's okay.
Daddy,
I think he's in there repeating it, but that's okay.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm my bad.
Yeah. Daddy, I learned a new word today.
Daddy, what does John Boy mean?
Daddy, what's a synonym?
Oh my god. John Boy. God, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Shannon.
So our takeaways is Ed now likes IPA and queso.
Nope.
That's right. Queso.
The actual queso is actually good. Like real life queso, that stuff is delicious.
So
This
what he's
thing is
gonna do is
haunting.
He's gonna drink an IPA wearing a Los Quesos Frisco hat.
There you go.
Knowing Donnie, he's going to find a queso IPA.
Ooh.
Let's not do that.
Oh man!
All right, let's go to our next. You know it exists.
Ravens.
All right, we got in the Browns regions. We got Baltimore Ravens versus Twitter/X.
Ravens.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty awful. That was gonna be pretty.
The hate is
That's
it's-
ingrained.
Yeah,
That's an ingrained hate.
That'll never go away.
That's real.
We always discuss how Mr. Ed is an adult who can make choices even though it was. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
So that's 2 blowouts by Baltimore.
Yeah.
So we've got our next game. Skip Bayless versus Aaron Rodgers.
Good matchup.
This is a good match.
Good picture.
Thank you.
I appreciate that one.
Was that before or after he came out of the dark room?
After.
So he ran into a couple of things, huh?
I think
Here's the
the
thing.
light was so bright he didn't know what was going on.
I know. Here's what I'm going to go with on this one, okay? The reason I'm going to go with this one is because this person is no longer really technically in media right now. The other one is trying to beg teams to take him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he begged the Jets to take him. So I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers just because, I mean, the guy is he's not a good human. See, I was going to say something else, Shannon. Just want you to know that, but I decided to go with not a good human.
The one time she doesn't actually have her headphones in and plays it out loud.
Oh,
This is it is an impossible choice because I hate them both. I think they're both, they're.
Sam, you know you love my boy A-Raj. Go Pack, go, Sam.
it's an impossible choice, and I'm glad I'm not making it. All right, so let's go on to our next game.
Hey, you're a Chiefs fan, right, producer?
I'll be whatever you want me to be. We got the banana region. We got the Oat Milkers versus the 13th seed and one of the biggest upsets in the tournament, Ed's own Cleveland Browns fandom.
I want one of those Oat Milkers hats, Donnie.
Oh my gosh! Every single flipping episode.
Why is that? Ace just asked, why is Ed censoring himself?
One of those, yep. I love it.
This is a tough one. I mean, you've never seen misery as much as like you've seen like just hateful misery during a winter in the middle of winter doing a football game, and those are the Cleveland Browns fans. And why am I a friend of this team? I have no idea.
Well, I was gonna say, isn't that them on happy days?
But I really do not like the whole corporate oat milker thing.
But it's also, I don't want to influence you, but it's also kind of starting to go away. I know they're doing it some this year, but I don't think all teams are doing it.
I'm under the impression all teams aren't doing it.
Wichita, I haven't seen it on the schedule.
I
It's
think
a lot
it's
of.
just AAA teams.
I was gonna say,
No,
well,
it's on the Trash Panda schedule.
Oh,
Is it?
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say there's a few that aren't, but majority of what I've seen's all been AAA. Bye, Donnie.
Bye, Donnie. We'll
Hey,
see you
bring
later,
him up.
buddy.
Rhonda, come replace him.
All right. He just
Remember
walked
when
away.
she
We
won
need your
and she
opinion
was
on
here?
this one.
Yeah.
Browns.
We love
fandom
Rhonda.
or oat milkers, huh?
All right, Donnie. Any
Remember I
choice
said
now?
there was going to be some matchups that had really had no idea where you were going? This is
Look
one
at
of
this
them.
thing. Look at
Oh,
that. That's
This
beautiful.
guy.
I'd wear it.
Gross.
Hey, look, it's even matching the one that's in the picture. Baseball
That's
player, number
because-
32.
Were they all 32?
No,
No.
Oh,
they all
I
had
was
their
gonna
own.
Do they all say baseball player on the back?
Yes,
Yeah.
or coach, or ball boy.
I was giving some a little background knowledge, and I had a hard time explaining Ed's hatred for his own team. The fans are assholes. Okay, Sam, I'm sorry. They just are.
I mean,
This
I
is not
don't
about the
agree. That's-
fans. This is about you.
I know, and he is one.
I'm a fan.
No, not a
I don't think
fan.
that's what he meant.
No, I didn't mean a fan. No.
I'm also that.
Yes, correct.
It's on Cleveland. I'm gonna go with my fandom.
There we go. We have a double-digit seed in the Sour 16.
It was a really cheap after the Colonels wore them last summer. Sorry,
I was going to show up. I was going to show up next Thursday wearing the hat and the jersey for the show. I was hoping they were going to get on to the final.
Yeah,
round.
again, it's
Listen, when you've had 40 quarterbacks since 1999, that you start questioning your fandom a lot.
yeah, hell, yeah, absolutely, you do.
True that.
All right, let's go to
Oh.
our next game.
Oh, yes.
Barstool Sports versus Mason Magnum Rudolph. Go Bucks.
Okay,
what a
this is
great
a
matchup.
blowout.
But which
This
way
should
is it
be
going
an
to go?
easy.
Who you think I'm picking, Eric?
Oh, Barstool easily.
100%.
You don't
Yeah.
like John
I
Boy.
think
There's no way
Barstool.
you like Barstool.
Yeah.
Barstool, a bunch of us, another suckers. Yeah,
So
he's
you don't-
and especially him.
What
Like-
type of?
So you don't like Dave Portnoy?
I
Oh my gosh, he's
cannot.
the biggest tool ever.
He is such a tool bag.
Do you hate Dave Portnoy more than you hate me?
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Oh God.
So
I
by
didn't realize
Donnie's,
there was someone.
by
Wow.
Donnie's logic, that means Ed is a big Mason Rudolph fan.
Most certainly not.
Correct. Yes.
Yep. He's got an
Uh,
autographed. He's got an autographed helmet.
The Dunton helmet.
Go Pokes.
Go
Nope.
Bucks.
Oh,
Next, we have Zach Campbell
Oh.
versus Angel Reese.
I love how he
I love
crossed
how
out
he
the
corrected
K
Zach
to
Campbell.
the H.
Yes, for those who were not here last time, someone pointed out that I misspelled his first name, so I corrected it and then realized he didn't deserve it.
Who points out everybody's mistakes except his own.
this is a tough one.
For you, it's pretty easy. For me, it's easier.
I thought this one was going to be pretty easy for you.
Why?
Just from recent comments and the fact that one seed has been trending way higher, probably, than what they are.
All right. What do you think? It's my choice.
I think you're going to go with Reese.
Nah, ample.
Here's the thing, and I'm
Go on,
going to say
Hampton.
this: you came into the league and you wanted to be the bad person. You want to be the bad player. From that was like, you want to be the mean one. Like, y'all hate me. Go ahead and hate me. All of a sudden, you want to be the angel. You want to be Angel Reese. Like, you want to be everybody wants to love you because somebody else is getting more love than you. Get out of here with that garbage. Also, Zach Campbell, the fact that why I'm moving Zach Campbell on. How the hell do you? And still annoys me. You sneak into the military game.
That's what did it for me. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a whole new low of you're just human scum at that point.
I mean, at some point you gotta, as much as he seems to like what he's doing, it's like at some point you gotta be like, do I really need to be doing this?
No,
But
dude,
he just doesn't
chill.
get it.
You have to have self-reflection for that.
True.
That's bad though. Like that's all bad though.
It's Angel Reese for me. I'd move her on.
Well, like
I
said, we-
refuse to just watch any commercial that has her on or any like listen to it. I automatically lower the radio when I hear her on.
We need to buy Ed and Angel Reese special.
No, don't do that. Don't waste your money.
Let's have a DoorDash to him anonymously.
I know.
All right. So let's go on.
Uber Eats.
But first, we have to talk about something else, something super important that also is going on. Next slide, please. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the God League Watch Tournament Edition. So, when we last left our poor Phoenix, they won their first conference game. Since then, they have actually won their second conference game. So now they have 4 wins and 28 losses. But throw all that away. That's all gone. It's March, and that means they are 4 wins away from the NCAA tournament.
Shut up.
Please put them in. Please get in.
They are 4 wins away for the NCAA tournament because they also
They have a legit shot.
They have a legit shot. They have to run the Horizon League. So let's start. In tonight's game, they were up against the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, 14-7, 11-9. They were the 6th seed. So some insight on this game. They played Saturday, last game of the season, and actually this game went to overtime. Now, Green Bay still lost that game, but it went to overtime. So going back Tuesday, maybe feeling different. They may have a chance. So next slide, please. Did Doug Gottlieb win this game and get one step closer to the NCAA tournament? No. Guys, what are we doing? What is this? No, wasn't even close.
Oh my God.
This was, to be fair, this was a good back and forth game between 15 points and 10 points. But
After
just
that,
like
it was
that-
over.
Was that
just
in the
like
first
that,
quarter?
Just like that, the dream has died. Doug Gottlieb will not be in the NCAA tournament this year.
So his
That's
tournament,
hilarious.
their season's over, and
Their
his
season is done.
coaching is over.
I don't know about coaching, but the season is done.
There's zero. Why would you bring him back? There's no way you would bring him
Why
back.
should you at this point, right?
Does this mean, Mr. Producer, they finished at a robust 4-29?
4-12. I have to look at the losses. There are plentiful of them, but we can definitely agree on the 4.
Can't believe they got 4 wins.
So with that wraps up Doug Gottlieb Watch Tournament Edition. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Tessie Cole. Tessie
You're
Cole.
not just going to let me get my bits in.
By the way, I love the picture you chose.
I refuse to
Yeah,
put
the
him
yellow
in the
hat.
tournament. I refuse to put a picture of him in the tournament, so I'm just going to mix up.
By the way,
Why didn't you-
shout out to Zach who tagged me on the burner account
Oh, that was fantastic.
on
That was-
Twitter.
I don't
That
think
was
that was your
great.
burner. I think that was your actual.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who said anything about a burner
Right, true.
other than Zach?
I wouldn't. I'm not a shy to saying it. They are just. Anyways,
You didn't have a picture of Timothy Chalamet to put on there.
Chalamet.
I was saving that for next week.
Chalamet.
All right. As much as I don't like the Wilson Warbirds, I don't like Jesse Cole. Like I mean, that is just I don't like.
So, does anyone sense a banana ball game between the Warbirds and Bananas in 26?
They don't do those anymore. Remember, they go for the big tickets now. They go for the major league stadiums. They're small potatoes now to them. But I thought they were fans first. Supposed to be for the fans. I thought okay.
They're definitely not.
Yeah.
Let's ask the K Club member.
So they're full of shit.
Pretty quiet there, Donnie.
My bad.
I'm not going to interrupt his tirade.
Moving on.
I still go see him. I just don't consider it a ball game. So
It's not a ball game. It's a circus
Right.
on a baseball field. That's what
Virgil,
they
I'll be
are.
right back. I'm gonna get us some popcorn. How about that?
Yeah, this is going to take a while.
They're a circus on a baseball field.
I
Anybody
know
that
what
says
it is.
Right. You do know what is it, but like when I hate when people say, "Oh, did you see this new brand of baseball?" That's not baseball.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go do my taxes while you guys talk this out.
I need to know what Jesse Cole did to Ed. Kansas City Monarchs aren't good enough to. That's what I'm saying. They did this whole thing on no. We're for the fans. We're for the fans. You know, fans first. You know, no extra charges on the tickets and all this other stuff. Everybody's gonna. No, you're not. Stop lying. Okay, you're a used car salesman.
This is what happened to them is that not the first season, but the first season they really started getting big where they were playing like the Monarchs. They were playing challenger games against other teams. You know what happened to them? ESPN's what happened to them. They got on ESPN. They got big exposure on ESPN, and the influence of ESPN and the money that they were getting it just like shot it through the roof.
And now the shit don't stink.
And to your point, Ed, I mean, you're right. Jesse touted this all along, always has, still probably does, that this is, a better, newer form of baseball. And it's not. It's not going to replace traditional baseball. Granted, and you've said this too, it's not the players. The players are talented as hell. I mean, for them to pull off some of the shit they pull off on these games, but it's entertaining, and that's what it is. It's an entertainment venue with baseball that's sprinkled in.
Yep.
And if you enjoy baseball and you go into it and you enjoy the plays that they make individually and don't consider it an actual baseball game, then you can have a lot of fun there. It's nonstop, 5 hours of sensory overload. But it's not a baseball game, and it's not going to ever replace baseball. It's not another form of baseball. It's not a better form of baseball. It's a fun form of baseball, but it's not real baseball.
I don't even know. I don't call them baseball. I don't call it baseball. Yeah, I don't call it baseball.
And Donnie, I had fun when I went to it too. So I mean, but I'm like you. I don't consider it. Consider it baseball. I take it for what it is.
Thank you. By the way, Donnie gave me some tickets to go see the Bananas. And I went to Durham and saw them, and they were entertaining. It was an entertaining show. Like I saw Matt there. We, took a picture with Matt and everything. I'm not taking anything away from the players. The players are super talented. They're able to get superstars and things like that. They are the TikTok of baseball, right? Yeah. But like my issue is with Jesse himself, and the fact that like you're touting this as like, I'm the one who can fix baseball. This is what baseball. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. And you get mad because everybody's saying that this is the circus or this is like the baseball version of the Globetrotters. That's what you are. I just accept it.
Yeah, he's always hated that reference, but that is exactly what it is. I mean, to that point, I mean, he's created 3 other teams so that they have teams to play against each other in this whole form, and everybody has tryouts. They work on their routines, their dance numbers, and all that. Baseball is just secondary. Again, the guys are talented.
100%.
They're talented from a baseball standpoint, and the plays that they make individually, in most cases, are pretty outstanding.
Right.
But they do it in an entertainment way.
Did you say he hates the reference of being the Globetrotters?
Yes,
he does. Jesse, yeah, he's always deflected that.
Yep,
100%.
Said that that's not what this is, which again goes back to Ed's point of him claiming that it's not the Globetrotters, that this is a better form of baseball, is what he started out saying.
Yep,
and that's what rubbed Ed and a lot of people, not just Ed, but to Ed's point. That's what got Ed early on, is that he's like, this is a better form of baseball. We're not the Globetrotters.
Yeah. I'm with Brett goes on Instagram. Like, I saw Jesse Cole behind the curtain and not playing the Monarchs anymore. That's why I'm not a fan anymore. Like, again, you're not, like you got too good for the teams that got you here. You know what I mean? Also, another thing, and then we move on this, on the hate. He's probably going to win this thing, I promise. But the fact that like he had 2 Savannah Bananas, they don't play anything anymore in Savannah. They don't do anything else there.
That's what killed it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The way they killed the CPL team,
right? They just killed it like right before the season started, dude. Like, I'm like, that's some bullshit right there. Like, that's some low shit right there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I
this was
mean?
part of Lynn has it too. That part of the reason he said they're not like the Globetrotters is the Bananas aren't always the winner.
Technicality.
That's exactly. It's not. That's secondary. It doesn't matter whether they win every time or not. It's still basically the same thing.
If you don't like
well,
me because I hate the Bananas, have at it. If you don't agree with me, have at it.
Well, and the fact that you're talking about, he's talking about this is a better form of baseball. I mean, each inning is not played to its fullest. It's like if somebody scores a run and you score 2 runs, then you win the inning and the inning's over, whether you got 1 out, 2 outs, or no outs. So I mean, and they move on to the next inning. So it's all about trying to squeeze it in 2 hours. It's not a baseball game because you're not playing 3 outs on each team every inning.
He most certainly did screw up Savannah. Like that's what really makes me mad. Like, you know what I mean? You have players who wanted to play in the CBL, like you wanted to showcase, and then you could have left the team, change the name then. Change the name
have
of the team.
CPL team a different name. Yeah.
Right. But like the dude's vision is like, how long is this gonna last? You know what I mean? I wish them all the success in the world. Go for it. Have at it. You know what I mean? Like the players are super talented. Matt Reifert, you know what I mean? The young professor, super talented. You know what I mean? They're doing what they're doing, and I'm happy for them. Except for Jesse.
Before we move on, Lynn, you said that the Globetrotters always beat the Generals. That is not true. The Generals have won like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 times.
in what, a 50, 60 year history?
Yeah, there's like 16,000 games. They may have won like 6 times. By the way, I hope you guys don't hear all that rain in the background. It's getting kind of windy here.
It is here too.
What is your wind, like 7 miles an hour?
It's about.
Oh no, he's getting ready to get hit with that storm that's coming our way.
Yeah, it's about 57 miles per hour right now.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, you got the 7 part right.
Brett just put a little nugget here.
Virgil.
Peek behind the curtain. Nut Smuggler's game was actually pretty scripted in Kalamazoo. So,
yeah, but that game was like a game of influencers.
Where was I?
Huh?
I'm the influencer. Where was I?
you're
on
the
that?
influencer.
Donnie's
Why
a
weren't
nut
you
smuggler,
invited?
though.
I wish somebody get invite us to one of these games, like these minor league
Yeah,
games.
Val got the thing. Let's get us.
I mean, yeah, if they need a scorekeeper, sure.
I'll play.
I'll play.
Yeah, it's gonna catch.
I got an
Let's do it.
invitation.
I'll coach.
Patch.
Lynn says that they have a blizzard in Iowa forecast for tomorrow. Oh my god!
Dang.
All right, moving on.
So let's move on to the next game before I lose power here. We got the Browns.
Deshaun Watson.
So yeah, I don't need to finish that one.
Deshaun Watson.
Okay. Here's an interesting one. We have Micah Parsons versus the 2016 World Series result.
Oh, look at Ms. Influencer with the producer credit here.
Very nice.
Wow. Good job, Mrs. Influencer.
Taking your job.
Yeah, real.
Taking my job. I'm commissioner of the hate tournament right
As
now.
much as you know what? Here's the thing. As much as I hate it, that was a good series. 2016 series. That was a great series, back and forth. Went all 7. I don't hate the Cubs as much as I hate what happened. The rain. Michael Parsons, on the other hand, douche canoe. She's just subbing in, by the way.
Thank you.
The producer is doing other things right now. He's hosting.
That's right.
Moving on with Micah Parsons.
Thank you for your help, Mrs. Influencer.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, Brett was on the bench in Kalamazoo. Virgil, you should have signed a guaranteed contract.
Brett, if you were on the bench, can you get us to be influencers on their next one?
Yeah, for real. Let's go.
Hey, we'll do unboxing videos of the
We'll
nuts.
do whatever they need us to do. We'll do it.
All right, next game we've got. We're in the influencer region. The influencer versus Paul Feinbaum. And I need to make a quick comment about the influencer real quick. He has 9 Instagram accounts, but yet he only liked my post with 1 of them.
I'm not going to go through and flip through all of my. I'm just going to.
I'm just making a statement. That's all.
So say,
don't try to influence him here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, influencer. Your time has come to an end.
What? A second round
Feinbaum.
exit?
Paul Feinbaum, dude. Come on now.
So what he's saying is he really doesn't hate me then.
Yeah. I can guarantee you I would have made it further than a second round exit.
To the
in
mayor's credit, that's what he said. Come on, Paul
Or-
Feinbaum really. I mean, he's on the SEC's not all the time. You know what I mean? So
Or does he hate you so much that he doesn't want? He wants you to be the only 1 seed to not make it to the Sour 16.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to give you the credit so you to live
Yeah.
on. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
have that.
Listen, I'm quietly confident that if this was the influencers tournament, I would have made it past the second round.
You
For
would have
sure.
won the whole tournament. He would have been
That's
like,
right.
forget it. That's it. You're done.
That's right.
We-
Patrick, you'd have been the whole Sweet 16.
Patrick.
That's
Thi-
right.
This just means Eric's got more work to do for next season.
You got to start
Doug
starting
and I
today.
going into the off season already.
All right, now we've got the Parsons reasons
Boris.
4 versus 5.
Scott
Boris
Boris.
versus the,
Dang.
Boris versus Cleveland's.
Boris.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you for using Jimenez in a Blue Jays uniform.
I mean, how could I not?
That one stabbed a little. That hurt. It stabbed me in the heart and twisted.
I
miss
mean,
him.
I won't lie, I like that touch. That's a deft touch.
That's a good touch, but Scott Boris.
All right, let's go to our next one. Art Modell
Modell.
versus Patrick. Yeah. Come on. Sorry, Patrick.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, no shot.
I'm sent packing. There's no way I'm going to beat Art Modell.
We are too old for them. They didn't say it, but they said it. That's from Brett.
Hey, thank you for using the one where I can see Seneca
Listen,
Wallace's
I'm willing
name.
to do during the Northwoods League, something like that. I'm willing to do a softball celebrity game.
Bro, I bet you I can guarantee if it's influencers that I'm probably a better player than majority of them.
I'm willing to do a softball celebrity game. Let's go. I'm in for that.
Let's go, Brett. Tell them to hit us up.
All in.
Okay.
We
Hat
will
Show.
travel there.
I'll even give you my address, Brett, so they
As a
can
matter
send
of
me
fact,
stuff.
we will all get in an RV and drive up there.
How does that? I mean, you three can easily do that. How does Virgil and I do that? How do we
No,
meet you?
We will drive to each other's house.
You asked Shannon to drive you since you don't drive.
That's right. I'll be asleep if you need me.
Golly.
All right, moving on.
Boy, you're lucky to have
All right,
her.
we are down to our last
That's how
two
you get
games.
places.
Dana White versus Cleveland.
Dana
City.
White. Dana White.
Man, I thought he hated the City Connect more than that.
I really
No.
thought that one
No.
was going to be closer.
No,
No.
no.
I've heard of.
It's Dana
I've
White.
had too many conversations with him about Dana White to know that one was going to fly by.
Yeah, Dana White.
Okay, and now we are down to our last game, I believe, unless I miscounted.
Mother-
Diamond Baseball Holdings versus Skyline
Mother.
Chili.
It's probably the game of the weekend.
Oh,
This is yeah.
I love how you have somebody holding a diamond.
I felt weird using their logo for this. And for the record, for those who are asking what the hot dog is on the right, that is a beat your opponent dog that the Trash Pandas did when Chattanooga was in town, since they're their Cincinnati farm team. And that is a hot dog with Skyline chili and a bit of spaghetti. And
Here
yes,
we go.
I did eat that.
Here we go. Ed has to eat the scat dog with Skyline chili on it if he loses the Northwoods League.
I will bring my own can.
Ooh.
Uh,
That's a good suggestion.
Lynn, by the way, really quick, that says that Unitwatch shows the City Connect jersey for the Washington Capitals, the Screaming Eagle with the cherry blossoms. I saw that jersey. That's fire.
Ooh. Screaming Eagle is one of my favorite hockey logos of all time.
Agreed.
Look it up. I'm telling you,
Ooh.
super fire.
Yeah, it's like a 30th anniversary or a jersey or something like that.
Okay, so this is an interesting one because I don't like what Diamond Baseball Holding is doing. I don't. But I also just detest Skyline chili. It's the grossest thing there is. Who puts cinnamon? Who puts cinnamon in chili?
The people from Cincinnati, Ed.
Yeah, they're gross. They should be in Kentucky.
Man, that's like the biggest insult you can do.
So I fact checked, and Eric has driven exactly once. Why do you
What?
hate driving, Eric?
So I could sleep. And that's not 100% true. Also, Virgil, it sounds like your house is about to drown. I can hear the
Oh, I can hear it too.
rain.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
Yeah.
You probably seen the light flicker a few times.
I drove quite a bit when we went out to LA and came back from Oakland.
Or puts on spaghetti, or an ice cream. Come on, Phil.
That's a true story. I am so sleepy. I drive for like 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm done, bro. You're gonna
Really?
have to take over.
Brother, I'm the one that drives. Like we went to
Nah.
Cleveland about a few weeks ago.
Me too.
I'm driving.
Nope. Put me in the passenger seat. I'm sleeping.
But that's the thing. If you put me in the passenger seat, I'll like just done.
Mm-hmm.
Might as
Even
well
when
be
we
like,
travel,
"Oh,
if we travel with friends, we travel with family. If we go out the country, I'm the designated driver.
And I
Yeah,
can't sit in the back seat.
yeah. Now I won't lie. I'm grateful when if I get to ride with Donnie because Donnie will drive, and I'm like, thank you. I won't even lie.
Eric, that trip was 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was, but I still drove.
Eric is also
Oh,
not as
yeah.
aggressive as he should be. See that I am. I
Yeah,
am
I'm
full
not
on
either.
NASCAR driver.
See, I'm
when
not
it
an
comes to-
aggressive person.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lie.
She
You
just
may
See, I
not
work-
be an aggressive driver.
I worked
You're
4
just a-
years
you're
for
just a
Domino's in
curmudgeon.
college, so I'm all about driving and
Yeah.
aggressive. I even had defensive driving classes. So.
Hey,
Just called you passenger princess.
that's right. She doesn't go with us on these trips, but on Prophet Palooza, I'm the only driver.
Your brother doesn't like driving?
No, he's good. He doesn't sleep. No, when we're driving, he doesn't sleep. If we stop somewhere, he'll sleep for a little bit. But if we get there early, he'll crash before we go in for a game. But no, I always drive on Prophet Palooza.
Damn, Phil. You've
What do you
done
do?
9
What do you do?
cross-country
Hire an
road
Uber?
trips?
No, I drive the rental car myself.
Oh wow.
He's
yeah,
done
driving on road
9
trips is
cross-country trips, 7 solo. It's the best way to meet. Man, I thought we were going to die on the expressway going to speed limit when everyone else was doing. You never do speed limit on a highway. That's just.
Did you
don't
have your
do that.
blinker on the entire time or something?
Mm-hmm.
You got your hazards on.
Yes. Stay away from me.
You go on the far right. You know that.
So then
right?
she's like, "You're blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Well, if you don't like it, then you get over here and drive." And then she does, and then I'll just go to sleep. Works out.
It's a
I don't
win.
know.
Hey, when we go to Chattanooga, I'll probably not drive and sleep a lot if I had to guess.
So, okay. I still hate Skyline Chili. Cannot stand it. Diamond Baseball Holding, though. Like, man, that's
That's such a great picture, though.
the sheer, just the arrogance from this group right now. You know what I mean?
I seriously thought you were talking about the arrogance of chili for a minute.
Listen, last weekend I had a chili dog. I made chili dogs at home.
With Skyline Chili?
Fuck. I mean, sorry.
We
No.
still don't know what Diamond Baseball Holdings is ultimately going to be, good or bad, or a little of both.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
love
not trying to influence you.
I love how he fake censors himself. It's like one of those where you're listening to a song, and I'm like, you tried to censor that word, but you could still tell what word it was.
No. Sorry, Easton.
Yeah.
Earmuffs.
Censor what? He said the whole word.
Easton, go to bed. Oh wait, you can't because I'm
Oh,
in his room.
Yeah, Skyline Chili. And Donnie is correct. We don't know exactly what all of this is going to be. The only state I haven't driven was in Alaska, Texas, and trains and hiking. Okay. But we're moving on. Skyline Chili.
Okay, and that is the end of the second round. So we have our field of Sour 16.
Oh man.
And we've had a number 2 and a number 1 upset. So.
You're right.
Brett-
We've had some top seeds upset.
From Brett on Instagram, I know for a fact Diamond Baseball has screwed cities on team relocation deals. I don't disagree.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
But Brett, there's chili with cinnamon in it.
Yeah, cinnamon
On
Hello.
spaghetti.
on spaghetti. You know what I mean? Just don't do that. You
All
don't do
right,
that.
so we will be doing the Sour 16 on Thursday.
I can't wait to see a Jesse Cole Skyline Chili matchup.
Ooh.
Well, Skyline Chili's got to get through a few others before that. Jesse
I
Cole
don't-
looks like he's
I
going to be
don't-
running through the tournament.
I don't think
But
that's
we
be
will
an
see.
issue.
Yeah. But our first isn't that our first number one to be toppled?
Me?
Yeah.
He's the only number one to be toppled.
I was gonna say that's the first number one to be toppled.
Yeah, but
right?
the other ones were super easy. Art Modell, done. Get out of here. You know what I mean? Jesse Cole, you're shitbag.
Well, that's got to be a big boost to your confidence, Eric, that you're not seeing the same light as Art Modell and Jesse Cole.
Well, Eric was the 4th seed of the number 1 seeds. So.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so it was Art Modell, it was Jesse Cole, Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
Yeah, you're not in the same level as them, you know, Eric. So you should feel good about yourself.
He kind of likes you.
You wearing a gray jersey tonight too. On top of that,
Thank you.
so
That is a great jersey.
this was a fun event, guys. Thank you for doing this, Mr. Producer. This has always been awesome. It should have been in the bracket self-hate. That's from Brad.
He kind of is with the Cleveland Browns fandom one.
Eric paid to be a number 1 seed.
Did he? I didn't see the check.
I didn't make this at all. I had no control over.
He was
this.
gonna he was gonna write it and then he fell asleep.
I got that.
Oh, got it. Okay, all right.
I too also write my checks in the cars.
This has been fun. I'm truly enjoying this, guys. This it's a was it today is Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I don't even
Mardi
know the
Gras.
name. Mardi Gras
Yeah.
and Fat Tuesday.
Mardi Gras.
Shout out to everybody that watched so far tonight. I mean,
Yeah.
52 people watching tonight. I truly appreciate you guys coming on
Yeah.
tonight. We did talk some logos tonight, minor league logos that came out. The Dad Hate tournament has been fun. We will get into, by the way, once this is over, we are going to be talking about, just so you guys know, we're going to be breaking down every single one of the Major League Baseball teams, not all the teams, but like the divisions, who's going to win it, who's going to, we're going to do all of that. So just stick with us. I must have gotten lost in the mail. It said go Pokes in the memo line.
Virgil's over here losing it.
Yeah, yes, he can't keep it. But we will be going over like the East, American League East, all of that. So we will be handling all of that coming soon. So stick with us. I appreciate everybody watching the show. It's been a lot of fun doing this, man.
Yeah. And I love how Samantha from episode 128 is making sure that Virgil's going to get his money.
Send them a Venmo.
You're
request.
on mute.
Yeah. Good looking out.
I appreciate. I was trying to mute out the rain over here. I appreciate that. That's
You're
really
good.
why I'm going to Wichita. I'm going to collect.
Oh, what are you collecting?
Samantha's phone number. I mean,
Hey,
Ooh.
my man. Oh, right. And there's Virgil. Like, yes, absolutely.
So what are you guys all doing on your podcast this week?
Donnie, let's start with you.
Me, I got nothing really going on between now and Thursday except work. I just got a text during the show. The guy says, how about we start at 11:30 tomorrow because of the storms coming in. So I got to get to Augusta tomorrow and work through the night tomorrow night, and then we'll see. Friday night, I am going to the Professional Women's Hockey League exhibition game in Raleigh. A certain host, unfortunately, had an event that got rescheduled because of weather a few weeks ago and is now having to not go. But Rhonda and I are going up there, and my aunt and uncle are from Greensboro that you guys met in Green. Well, you didn't, Eric, but Patrick, you met my uncle and my aunt in Greensboro. They're going to join us for the
Great
hockey
people.
game between
I
the
was at the
Minnesota Frost
Grasshoppers
and
game.
the Ottawa team.
Yeah, he was there at the Grasshoppers.
I was at Grasshoppers. I didn't go
Oh,
to
you were at the
Kannapolis.
Grasshoppers. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
You were there. Yeah.
They were sitting. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all.
That's
great
right. 'Cause you were
people.
riding with Ron. You stood there and let me run in the rain. I forgot.
By yourself,
right.
by the way. By
That's
yourself.
Yeah.
I rode with Ed.
That's right.
I was like this, white knuckling the steering wheel the whole way. My little Honda Fit.
I just slept.
So I am anxious to see that. See some women's professional hockey on Friday night. That'll be fun.
You excited to see some women?
Some women's professional hockey, yeah.
Are we? Hey, random question. Are we projected to win the gold medal in women's hockey next Olympics next February?
Don't know.
Let's see how things go around here before we even talk about Olympics.
Eric was protecting me. Yeah.
That's right. See,
Eric was protecting himself.
But
from
true,
getting
that is
fat.
true.
don't listen to him, Rhonda.
Tomato, tomato.
Eric's number one is always Eric.
That's right. I mean, that is true. Just ask Mrs. Influencer.
Lynn,
Number one,
Lynn
two,
is
and
right
three.
on Instagram. That drive after that Grasshoppers game was nuts.
Yeah,
That's right. 'Cause she had to head back to the hotel too. That's right.
Man, that was a wild one. We did catch the whole game though. We were scared for a minute that we were not going to be able to watch the whole game.
Mhm.
Yep.
I mean,
But
obviously we
they-
didn't get the fireworks.
Fireworks, yeah.
That system called the Hickory game I was at early. That wasn't a full
Yeah.
game.
That's
Oh,
right. Because
really?
you did go to Hickory and that when the game
Yeah.
ended, they said they're going to take a 15-minute break and do the fireworks, and it didn't even make it to that.
No.
But no,
that came on so quickly. That was, I mean, that just came out of nowhere. Oof.
oof, it was wild. So, all right. So, Prospector, what you got going on for your stuff?
So this week we are going to another former team, Expedition League. We're going to Aberdeen, South Dakota, to talk about the team, a short-lived team known as the Hub City Hotshots.
How
So,
long were they? How long were they there?
2018 to 2020.
Hey, no, you just said watch the video to find out.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, watch the video to find out the rest.
Thank you. There you go. Much. There you go. There you
At
go.
least to see the hats.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure to go watch it on Instagram. There you go.
Yeah, you know, if you've got about 2 minutes out of your day, that's all it takes. So,
I
so
don't.
well, no one cares if you do. I mean,
wow,
so,
wow. Let
you
shots
do.
fired. Pew, pew.
yeah, no,
Here we
you
go.
never watch my stuff anyway. You never
Where's
support
my
any of my
popcorn?
stuff,
Bro,
so-
I've literally sent you 2 polos you haven't responded to, so I don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry. What? To what? Oh,
Nothing. Anyways.
yeah.
Hey, producer, what do you have?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, working on the slides for the next round tomorrow, and got my big spreadsheet going for my big road trip coming up in June with the CBM, and then getting my Oklahoma trip planned. Also, got a few more things to work out of that one,
Okay.
or I should say Oklahoma and Wichita trip.
You got some kinks with which? Okay, cool.
Okay. Just make sure you stretch. Mr. Influencer.
Ed. Tomorrow on the Earn Fun Average podcast, Johnny and I head to Gwinnett
Please
County,
don't shake.
Georgia, AAA of the Atlanta Braves, the Gwinnett Stripers. We have Mr. Dave Lazat, the voice of the Gwinnett Stripers.
You got Dave on? Let's go.
Nice.
Check
Let's
out
go.
Earn
You
Fun
got
Average
Dave-
tomorrow.
You got Dave on,
Lazat,
huh?
radio voice of the Gwinnett Stripers.
Long time
Look at
voice
you.
of the Gwinnett Stripers.
I've been
Did,
listening to some
uh,
collegiate woodbed. All of a sudden, you're going with affiliated ball, man.
It's been a while, and I think I maybe mentioned that in the episode. It's like
Man.
it's been a while since we've been affiliated, so we're back. We're going all the way from collegiate up to AAA tomorrow.
I know you just went
Dave,
straight up.
Dave Lazat, let's go.
All
Hey,
right.
did Patrick's name come up at all in that interview with Gwinnett? Since
Probably
he's such
not.
a close
Probably
No,
I would highly doubt it.
unless it was something about Johnny insulting him.
I
Yeah, I was
don't.
gonna say unless he was in a negative capacity, no.
I don't remember because it's been so long since we've recorded. I don't
Yeah.
honestly
Well,
remember.
If you brought up my name to Dave, he would say who.
Well,
It's, you know, it's funny. I now say it's like at the time of this recording, I have to say that.
yeah, recording live.
Recording
Yeah.
live, yeah.
Oh. All right. As far as the
Recruiting
Dad Hat
live from
Chronicles
Gwinnett
podcast, this week we finished my cycling show episode. Those 2 episodes with my good friend Katie. So that was a good one. So you guys make sure to go and listen to that.
Question: how tall is she?
She's
'Cause
tall.
she kept talking about being really tall, and
Yeah,
so it's different.
I'm
for her to-
6'2", and she was like 2 inches shorter than me.
Wow, because she kept talking about never heard how tall, but she kept talking about how tall she was.
And it's funny you say that because it's like it's all has to do with like the weight and everything when it comes to cycling, because these are carbon fibers. Like they actually put lead weights on usually by the seat post, so that way they can actually have the actual weight. So it's crazy.
So was she part of Peloton, or was that just the bike that she?
So a Peloton is a group of riders.
It
That's
wasn't
why
a
they get the
team.
name.
It was a formation or a.
It's a formation. Yeah, it's a group of, like when they say, I was like, oh, in the Peloton, it's not the actual company. It's like when it's a big
Okay.
group.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is
When you
kind of
see
where the marketing term Peloton came from. with
Correct.
Riding the bikes in the group.
because
So,
we're all right together. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Mrs. Influencer, you should get me a Peloton.
Wait, there's expensive as shit, man.
Yeah, I
Damn.
know. Yeah, they are.
I mean, I wanted one. I'm like, no, I don't want it that bad. So, but that was a fun
you get the
episode.
Temu version.
I did have a.
On
I
a
did buy
Schwinn
something.
and a couple of wrenches in the dirt.
Let's see where it is, but I did buy something that's from Temu. It's actually not bad for the phone. Let's sell some hats. Ooh, girl, you better calm down. Slow your roll. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't gotta go that far now. Crazy talk here. So, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We will be back on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Again, only 3 channels again. All right, just because StreamYard, y'all just messed up. Selling me too much money. So, again, it'll be YouTube, Dad Hat Chronicles, Instagram, Dad Hat Chronicles, and then also on Twitter for the mayor. So we will be retweeting all of that. We'll make sure that we'll let you guys know. All right.
You notice how Ed always runs out all these companies, StreamYard, On Amp. He just keeps running them under.
He's killing them. He's a company killer.
Mhm.
No, they're actually doing a really good job. StreamYard is super nice.
Well, he's not actually killing them because
They're killing him
right now.
They're killing me.
They're killing him this time.
You know what I mean? They're killing me, man, with the pricing. But the StreamYard is super cool. I love StreamYard. When it comes to doing all of this, I would have not been able to do any of this stuff without StreamYard.
Wonder how you heard about him.
On amp.
Bye.